Our selection of 4K monitors is designed to match any budget and lifestyle. Some are all-rounders, which means they'll be pretty good for many tasks, while others are designed for a specific purpose gaming, for example, or have a differentiating tech spec, like a curved panel. Our 4K monitor recommendations will serve you well while browsing the web or streaming video. Number 1. Dell S2722QC Monitor. Dell's S2722QC is an all-in-one package that offers the right mix of excellent performance for most uses and value. Its most convenient feature for MacBook and modern PC laptop users is a USB-C port, which allows you to connect your computer to it without an adapter. Yes, the S2722QC has multiple HDMI ports, but if you don't want to deal with thicker HDMI cables, you can hook your laptop up to it with a USB-C cable. This will charge the computer and allow you to connect other accessories to the monitor's USB-A ports. This configuration turns the 4K monitor into a USB hub. This single cable solution will make your home office setup look neater and ensure your laptop is charged when you want to take it out of your home. We've used Dell's S2722QC hooked up to a 13-inch MacBook Pro via USB-C for several months and have never had an issue with the monitor recognizing the computer or flaking out mid-use. We've been especially pleased with the monitor's color reproduction and overall sharpness when reading text and viewing photos. macOS automatically puts the monitor in a scaled resolution mode, which admittedly makes text larger and easier to read, but you can switch it to 4K in the Displays section of the System Settings app. The monitor performs just as well whether we've used it at a scaled or default resolution. One of this monitor's most surprising features is integrated 3W speakers. They're helpful in a pinch, but we still recommend picking up a dedicated set of speakers for your computer if you listen to music frequently. Still, if you're on a video call and your Bluetooth headphones have run out of juice, it's helpful to have speakers immediately at the ready. Ergonomically speaking, the S2722QC gets high marks for being height adjustable. The ability to raise and lower the monitor whenever we pleased made working more comfortable as we moved throughout the day. Number 2. Samsung Odyssey Neo G8 Monitor. If gaming is your primary use case for a 4K monitor, Samsung's Odyssey Neo G8 is a no-compromise display. Its 240Hz panel is incredibly fast, allowing you to play the latest games at their fastest possible speed, so long as your gaming computer's graphics card and processor are fast enough to handle them. The monitor's display panel is complemented by built-in software support for adaptive sync, which will offer better performance when it's hooked up to a computer with an AMD or NVIDIA graphics card. Adaptive sync will further reduce latency, lag, and the frequency of image artifacts like screen tearing, which can occur when the screen is updated with new images quickly. This technology, which works with settings like low input lag mode and a refresh rate optimizer, increases the probability of smooth, consistent gameplay. Many modern games support HDR, high dynamic range, which improves contrast and color accuracy when a PC or console is hooked up to a display that supports them. Samsung outfitted the Odyssey Neo G8 with Quantum HDR 2000, so newer games, TV shows, and movies will really pop. Games that don't support HDR will also look nice, so don't worry if you spend a lot of time playing the classics. While Samsung focused primarily on optimizing the Neo G8 for gaming, it made design choices that make it a solid pick for general use. The 4K monitor can be tilted and height adjusted and rotated a full 90 degrees. This is a huge deal ergonomically, as it allows you to position the monitor exactly where you want it without having to get a third-party stand or mount. Number 3. Gigabyte M32UC Monitor. Curved monitors aren't for everyone, but Gigabyte's M32UC is our preferred 4K model due to its gamer-forward features and ergonomics. The big reason to get a 4K curved monitor is to have a display that covers more of your peripheral vision, which can be helpful if you get distracted while working. However, curved displays will catch and reflect light from more angles, so you should seriously consider the light source in your room before picking one up, as a constant bright blotch on your screen can also be distracting. If you already know the risks associated with curved monitors and want a high-resolution model, there's a lot to like about the M32UC. Serious video and photo editors will appreciate that the M32UC covers 93% of the DCI P3 color gamut, 123% of the sRGB color gamut, and supports Display HDR 400. It's paramount that the display you're using is as accurate as possible, and this monitor will deliver for prosumers. Similarly, gamers who want a truly immersive high-resolution PC gaming experience will take advantage of the M32UC's HDR, high dynamic range, support along with its 160 Hz refresh rate. Modern games will move fluidly on this display, provided your PC has enough graphical hardware to run the latest titles at such a high resolution and frame rate simultaneously. Every type of user will benefit from the M32UC's height-adjustable stand, especially helpful if you're using the monitor in a room where the sun is at risk of reflecting off its display throughout the day. You'll also appreciate the monitor's port selection, which includes multiple USB-A and HDMI ports in addition to a USB-C and DisplayPort. It's easy to connect several peripherals, computers, and game consoles to the M32UC at the same time without using a single adapter. Number 4. LG 38WN95C W Monitor. Ultra-wide monitors have become popular recently because they allow you to have two full-sized windows open on a single display rather than requiring a dual monitor setup. At 38 inches wide, the 38WN95C W requires a huge space commitment, but you're rewarded with a curved display guaranteed to take up all of your peripheral vision. Technically, this is a QHD+ 3840 by 1600 display, which isn't quite a true 4K, but it's the closest you'll get with a display like this. The monitor would have to be comically tall to accommodate the extra 500 pixels, and you won't miss them with this type of display. The 38WN95C W is stacked on the tech side, especially in its port selection. You can connect 4 devices to it simultaneously using its mix of HDMI, DisplayPort, and Thunderbolt ports. The monitor's Thunderbolt 4 input, the same shape as a USB-C port, has the same benefits as the one in our best overall pick for this guide. You can charge your laptop and connect it to accessories through the 38WN95C WS pair of USB-A ports with a single cable. Gamers will appreciate the 38WN95C WS 1 millisecond response time, 144 Hz refresh rate, and support for AMD FreeSync and NVIDIA G-Sync, all of which make this monitor a solid pick for 4K gaming. The difference between a 4K 120 Hz monitor and one that runs at 144 Hz is noticeable when playing games that require precise movement. Its height, swivel, and tilt-adjustable stand also score points in the ergonomics arena. Frankly, it's hard to find a task the 38WN95C W isn't well suited for. Number 5. BenQ PhotoVue SW272U Monitor. BenQ's PhotoVue SW272U is the best monitor we've ever tested for video editing, and professionals in this field should take notice. The 4K display is calibrated and tested for color accuracy before leaving its factory for delta E less than or equal to 1.5 accuracy. BenQ includes a certification report with the display so you can be sure it passed the inspection. The display covers 99% of DCI P3 color gamut, is Common verified and Pantone validated, and offers 10-bit support for 1.07 billion colors. This level of performance allows you to use the SW272U for professional video editing work right out of the box. Additional video and photo editing-centric settings include a P3 color preview to ensure accurate colors before you deliver a video to clients, and paper color sync, which allows you to fine-tune color settings without burning through precious photo paper and ink. These features aren't necessary for folks who need a 4K monitor for common uses, but are essential for creative professionals whose work needs to be as polished as possible. The included hotkey Puck G3 makes it easy to change settings with shortcuts, saving you time throughout the day. If you're working in an environment with a lot of natural light, the SW272U has you covered. We tested this monitor in a room with south and west-facing windows and have no issues seeing the screen, thanks to the 400 nits of brightness. In terms of ergonomics and build, this IPS monitor features an anti-glare coating, essentially eliminating reflections, making it more comfortable to look at for multiple hours in a row. It has a sturdy stand with plenty of adjustment options and a leatherette base. The SW272 doesn't have built-in speakers, but its headphone jack allows you to plug headphones in if you're mixing audio for a key scene. Number 6. BenQ PD2725U Thunderbolt 3 Monitor. Made for designers. 27-inch 4K monitor features Pantone validated and Calman verified color accurate technology. Experienced 95% P3 and 100% sRGB color coverage with delta E less than or equal to 3. Built with MBook mode, which features Mac-compatible color matching. ICC sync compatible with display P3. The ICC sync simplifies the color mapping process and can be completed in 1 second through the BenQ Display Pilot software. Daisy chain technology. Free up your desk space and say goodbye to clutter thanks to the daisy chain connectivity capabilities. Seamlessly connect your computer/laptop to create a multi-monitor setup. Thunderbolt 3. Synchronize images, videos, data, and charge all of your Mac devices with an all-in-one cable. Number 7. ALOGIC Clarity 27-inch 4K UHD LCD Monitor. Studio quality grading and resolution. The ALOGIC Clarity 27-inch UHD 4K monitor is a business-grade monitor that brings your digital media to life. It provides an immersing viewing experience, making every detail more enhanced and enriched. 8-in-1 hub. The ALOGIC Clarity monitor extends the capability of your device by providing 8-in-1 USB hub featuring ports like 2x USB-A, USB-B, USB-C, 2x HDMI, DisplayPort, and audio output. IPS panel. The Clarity monitor also features in plane switching IPS, which enables workplace teams to view the same screen from angles up to 178 degrees, almost completely sideways, without diminishing image quality. Adjustable stand. The ALOGIC monitor provides user-friendly viewing experiences. Use the screen in landscape and portrait mode or freely tilt the monitor for the most comfortable viewing angle. Number 8. Alienware 27 4K Dual Resolution Gaming Monitor. Dual Resolution IPS Gaming Monitor with native 4K and FHD resolutions. 1 monitor, 2 modes, 0 compromising. Bring out the best in any game you play with 2 different modes in 1 monitor. A native 4K 3840 by 2160. Mode enhances every gorgeous detail of your visually intensive games at 180 Hz*, while native FHD 1920 by 1080. Mode enables superb motion clarity and responsiveness with its 360 Hz** refresh rate. 180 Hz overclocked / 165 Hz native refresh rate. 360 Hz overclocked / 330 Hz native refresh rate. 1 monitor, 2 modes, 0 compromising. Bring out the best in any game you play with 2 different modes in 1 monitor. A native 4K 3840 by 2160. Mode enhances every gorgeous detail of your visually intensive games at 180 Hz, while native FHD 1920 by 1080. Mode enables superb motion clarity and responsiveness with its 360 Hz refresh rate. NVIDIA G-Sync compatible and Visa Adaptive Sync certification allow for stutter-free, tear-free, and crystal-clear graphics in both modes. Superfast 0.5 milliseconds gray-to-gray response time reduces blurring and ghosting in both modes. Number 9. AOC C27G2 27-inch ultra-fast gaming monitor. AOC Gaming C27G2 is in a class of its own, bringing an incredibly fast 1 millisecond MPRT, response time, and 165 Hz refresh rate into one sleek battle machine for people who demand uncompromising speed. 165 Hz, 1 millisecond gameplay, 165 Hz refresh, and 1 millisecond MPRT. Response times brings unprecedented smoothness and fluidity to your games and virtually instantaneous response to your mouse and keyboard actions. Maximize the performance of your consoles by unleashing up to 120 Hz frame rate. Exact performance depends on consoles and ultra-low latency, giving you an edge over your opponents. Crazy Immersive Experience 1500 are super curved design wraps around you, putting you at the center of the action and provides an immersive gaming experience. AMD FreeSync. AMD FreeSync synchronizes the display and AMD GPU in your PC to eliminate screen tearing, stutter, and input lag, providing the smoothest, fastest, and visually stunning gaming experience possible. Sleek design from virtually all angles. Its three-sided frameless design and IPS panel produces a sleek-looking display with brilliant and uniform colors when viewed from virtually all angles. Ergonomic stand. The included stand is height adjustable to provide each user with an optimal viewing angle, more comfortable for long gaming and computing sessions. Number 10. Dell G3223Q Gaming Monitor. HDMI 2.1 unlocks native 4K resolution alongside a smooth 144Hz refresh rate, even the most demanding graphics PC gaming, and supports at 120Hz for consoles. The fast IPS panel enables 1 millisecond GTG response time, and AMD FreeSync Premium Pro gives tear-free, stutter-free low-latency HDR gaming experience. Visa Display HD 600, a wide color coverage of DCI P395%, gives players truly vibrant and realistic graphics. Delta E less than 2 factory pre-calibration gives you instantaneously accurate colors the moment you take the monitor out of box. TUV certified PhotoVue Plus reduces blue light emissions. The Dell 32 4K UHD gaming monitor is a fantastic addition to your creative toolkit. Swap seamlessly between the DCI, P3, native, and sRGB color space, or adjust the gamma settings. Plus, the uniformity compensation feature helps to dynamically balance the screen to offer uniform color and brightness, so you can be confident in the quality of your work. Dell incorporates sustainability into everything we do, from choosing sustainable materials for products and packaging to reusing, remanufacturing, or responsibly recycling them at the end of their life cycle.